They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. It's a big gain. They bring it out at the 45. A solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
A new set of downs after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Challenging play for the offense. They finish third and long here from 43. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it. They're outside of the 50, the first possession. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
You guys up front line up. It's first down. Here's to throw. It's Brown. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Now it's second down here.
Ready? Check, check. Black 33, mouse choice. Maverick, Maverick.
On the run, it's Hardy. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Easton.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now.
Social.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Oh, and he can't hold on. First down screen is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Clock now is third down. The Gators come to the line and hurry up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This one will be fair caught. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Harvey. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Brown. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. It heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete downfield. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Let's go.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He lets it go on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Knights hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Let's go. Set.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Knights. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum. They build the lead now.
And as we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Gators offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion at the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Easton.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. Penalty. He's up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to that football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And this pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. And it really sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race and he won it.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Set up with the bigs here. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. You'd be surprised if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Trying to find room. It's Harvey. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry out. handoff here from the shotgun. Plays room at the 30. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Brown. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Gators. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you can hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. So an important touchdown is before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two. Knights come up the line in a hurry up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. To the air, it's Brown. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion. Well, this head coach clearly sending a message going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Possession. Very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Let's go.
Completion makes it second down.
180.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that line.
Well, with an avalanche have been open for yours. They line up here on third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
Animal.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Snags a quick throw. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with first and goal from the 8.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get sacks.
And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
White 29. Time.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Run out at the 7 with the completion, losing the scoring position.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the defense hold up here on third and goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far. Everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
That's a field goal attempt coming out of that. Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Will line up just for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
UCF 14.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Linebacker shifting around now.
Get ready.
Looks right for a quick completion. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. first down here for this offense.
Single, single. Halo, halo. Ready, team. Check, check. Blue 82, Monster Indy.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Knights will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
22 strong. Easton, Easton.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Social, social.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
But we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Good enough for first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. The Salter able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
Black 93 Wizard! Black 93 Wizard! Indy, Indy! Animal, animal! Time, time!
And the quarterback dropping back. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here to be 57 yards.
White 94 slider.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards.
Blue 22! Blue 22!
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Knights will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. Quick throw to the left. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air. It's Lagway. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now.
Easton, Easton!
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And he finds his target. He has the first. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.